Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help you bet slips. We are here, me and Rob, the parlay guy. I've got music in my ear I need to get rid of because as much as I love listening to it, I need to listen to Rob and his because the man is on fire. We might as well put Fuego on his name tag because this guy has never been hotter. Ever. I mean, he's had 2 straight sweeps, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not following every bet that this man makes, you're just losing out on money. And trust me, I know because I lost out on money yesterday because I was unable to see this man's picks. But that is 2 straight days of pure unadulterated sweeps for this man. Rob, tell the people how you're doing it, one, and then we'll get into the rest of this shenanigans.
Well, you know what's funny is yesterday my hit parlay, I intentionally took 3 guys that most people would never bet. Because I said I didn't want to keep giving you Shohei Ohtani's of the world because that's too obvious. So we were using Oswaldo Perez and Tyler Freeman, and we hit that too. Look, for the hit parlays, it's very simple. I have a graph that I go off of that have hit streaks. I look at that, and then I look at the matchups with everybody on that list, and then I kind of look and see how many total hits they have. You know, just because it's 5-game hitting streak, it might be 5 singles and 5, and they're not a lot of multiple game hits, so it could be fluky. So I try to pick guys that have multiple hits. Strikeouts, we have a lot of information now, so it's a little bit easier. Those are the ones that when I do miss have been missing more. The hits have been actually hitting way at a much higher clip than the strikeouts have. Right. So it's just I do as much research as I can in between work and driving home and all that other stuff. But it's just all those one-offs that we were missing just by one leg or one strikeout are not missing right now, which is amazing. I'm not going to knock it because everything's going really good right now.
Yeah, knock on wood. Hopefully it keeps going, and that would be massive. But before we get any further, let's go ahead and jump into the thing that makes sure we do not get sued, and that is the disclaimer. 1, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And last but certainly not least, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER if gambling addiction has become a problem for you. And that is not just the casinos. That is not just the sport books like we are dealing with here, but that is the ponies. Anywhere that you could possibly gamble. Make sure that you are doing it responsibly, but if it becomes a problem for you with that addiction, make sure you utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER to get the help that you need. We're not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportbook directly, but we are sponsored by Nevin Eyewear, and you can go get your Nevin right here. It's a little tougher to see. Let me actually put it on my dome. Your Nevin Eyewear. Wow, I can actually see on my screens because these screens don't have the polarize issue that my screens at home do. I'm not going to say where I'm at. Anyway, Nevin Eyewear, you can go get your amazing polarized lenses. Buy 1, get 2 free, or you can use 30% off if you want the prescription sunglasses. Prescriptions do not count as the buy 1, get 2. But what you're going to do to get those is you're going to go to the X. As soon as you go to the X, our account here at Just the Bet Slips, go to that link tree underneath the profile, and there is a link that you can use to go, and as soon as you use that link, as soon as it happens for you, you can get the buy 1 get 2 free straight through our link. That's all you have to do, and as soon as you do that, you get the amazingness. Hold on, I'm going to prove it to you. because, yeah, let's share this tab instead. There it is. The buy one, get any two free. You can get all the amazingness. Yeah, you got a free gift too. That's available to you as well as soon as you use the link. I use the link. That's how I got to here. You get all of your amazing stuff. So go ahead and check out Nevin Eyewear. They've been an OG. They've been the original since Jump Street. So we appreciate Nevin for being the real troopers right there. But thank you, Nevin, for getting that. So go get your Nevin at a great price, courtesy of us here at Just the Betslips. We appreciate them. So thank you, Nevin Eyewear. Next, it's kind of like a sport book, but not really a sport book, and it is Player Profit, brought to you by Plavo. They have a challenge system that makes it not a sport book, but it's a way to make a mini bankroll into a big bankroll. Using the promo code JTBS at checkout, you get 10% off. So you can buy a $1,000 package for $27 instead of $30. You beat the challenges, you get to take home 90% of that bankroll. It's not easy, but it's for the sharp bettors, and that's the reason why they sponsor the best bet of the day. Best bet of the day brought to you by the the professor, who's been on a hot streak. What you got today, Professor?
Yeah, we've hit 3 in a row with the best bet of the day to start the month. I am going with another name that a lot of people may not know because he's a reliever turned starter. Kaiwei Tang, 6+ strikeouts at +108. Ever since he became a starter 3 starts ago, he has gone 7 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, 7 strikeouts, going 5 innings, 6 innings, 5 innings. If he goes 5 again today, he easily clears 6. He's facing the Pirates, who are ranked 28th in strikeouts, who strike out nearly 9.31 strikeouts per game, and just over 10.67 over their last 3. They struck out 11 times yesterday. Like, this team just strikes out a lot, and this guy has a lot of strikeout in his pitching. So, like I said, if he goes, he might be able to get this in 4 innings, but if he goes 5, he definitely clears 6. If he goes any more than 5, then you can expect a decent, even bigger day. And the fact that we got it at plus money because he has a reliever turn starter, I love every bit of this.
I mean, mine as well. I mean, why not hit it up and get yourself some plus money on a pretty easy bet. Plus, he's also facing a lineup that does strike out a decent amount in the Pirates today, so might as well smack that up. I'm just trying
not to mention, if you were betting this for the first 3 days of the month, you'd be pretty close to your 10% if you were betting what I bet, which was 25 per bet on there. You'd be right around, real close to that 10% already.
There you go. Yeah, and that's where we're at. Man, I'm literally trying to put this up so that way everyone has it on. Because yeah, that's what we need to do. Just get that best bet out there. Brought to you by Plavo, aka Player Profit. Just make sure you're using that promo code JTBS at checkout to get the 10% off. So those are our 2 sponsors. Let's go ahead and get into the rest of the groove today. And this one was actually a collaborative effort that the professor had no clue that this was a collaborative effort, but it is Chris Sale 7+ Ks and the Braves money line. Listen, if you really want to get down to it, he wrote up the description here, but it's so good, I'm going to leave it. Listen, the Braves are on a roll, as much as I hate to admit it as a Phillies fan, but hey, the Phillies just season swept the Padres, so I can't complain too much. But the Braves are on a roll. Their aces on the mound. Expect them to get a roll and another series win. Chris Sale, 8-3, and has 7 in 8 straight games. And you're getting it at plus money. This number is actually dropped. I've looked at it in multiple books on, no free ads. FanDuel is 101. And I'm going to pull it up on the other 2 that I have.
Just and Fanatics, it was 110. It went to 110.
110 at Fanatics. All right, I'm going to pull up.
It was 115 when I bet it like an hour ago, and now it's 110.
Right, that's Fanatics. Let me pull up DraftKings or CraftSings. It's even money at DraftKings. So your best bet is Fanatics if you have that. If you just have the big 2 in FanDuel and DraftKings, go ahead and get yourself an extra 1. But yeah, I mean, we're in the same ballpark. A great bet that we're looking at. And Chris Sale has a 30.4 K percentage versus the Toronto Blue Jays lineup lifetime. And that's not in a small sample size, 56 plate appearances. So that's 2 games, if not more. It might be 3 games that he's faced them. So in these lineups. And actually, I mean, the big ones too, like it's mainly versus Springer. He has 11 Ks and 34 plate appearances, and Vlad Guerrero 4 Ks and 14. Now, both of them have taken Chris Sale deep in their lifetime, but I expect easy street there. Also, Miles Straw is he is perfect striking that man out 2 for 2. So really can't go wrong there. Performance double of the day. Rob, you have anything else you want to say to that?
I mean, and Vlad Guerrero normally would be scared, but he's in a bit of a slump right now, especially a home run slump. I think he's got like 5 on the year, and he hasn't hit one in what feels like a month. So I did see that he had a home run against him, and I actually, when I was trying to do my research for the long ball today, I looked at him and I was like, no, there's no shot. I'm betting him because he's struggling and he's going against Sale. And even though he has a home run against him, you know, he was a very different player last year than he is currently this year. I think he'll get back, but he's not there yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to go at. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of got to, you know, roll with it and see what happens. But that's the performance double of the day, brought to you by the PD King. Let's go ahead and get to the next one, which is the marquee matchup. Rob, I'm going to leave us both on the screen, but do you want to go ahead and give the reasonings here?
Yeah, so I already talked about Kai Wei Ting. He's hit 6 in every start that he's had since he became a full-time starter. He's going against a team that strike out a ton. I love him. Now, Jared Jones, we just looked him up. He's only had 1 start. I do know that he is on a minutes restriction. 75 to 80 pitches is what I read. However, he just went 4.1 innings and got 6 strikeouts. So that minutes restriction does not mean he can't get to 6 Ks. He literally just did it. He went to 70. He went 77, which is right in that middle of 75 to 80 pitch count. He did it in 4.1 innings, and he even gave up 5 earned. They let him keep going, which is another good sign that if he's giving up runs, they're not going to yank him quickly. So I think they want to try to get him to 75 to 80 pitches no matter what, just because they want him to be able to rehab. So I think because of that, the 6 Ks definitely comes into play. So at plus 276, I like it. If it was lower than this, I wouldn't. But because you're getting almost 3-1, I do like this.
Yeah, the only problem is that Jared Jones, whether he can get to 6 with his innings restriction, I completely agree with you. But yeah, I Pat didn't really give us a reasoning for this. So I mean, considering you've got 6+ on, you know, as we're really hammering this Pirates Astros game, to be clear.
It's kind of funny because today was one of the first days. It's not the first time I've seen his name, but it's the first time I've researched Kai Wei Ting. And then I put him on the bet, and then I see Pat add him to the marquee matchup. And I was like, there's no shot that both of us put this guy on a bet the same day. But it happens. So maybe it's a good sign. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, let's hope that everything works out and that it smacks, because that'd be really awesome if it did, and we could get a full sweep on the day, which would be really sweet. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump to the next one, which is only long balls. Rob, what are the reasonings for Nick Kurtz today?
So look, Nick Kurtz actually has 0 at-bats versus Shota Imanaga. He's never faced him before. However, his bat is starting to light up. He's starting to hit home runs on a lot more frequency than he started the season. He started off super slow, and he's definitely, this past month, I think he hit 4 or 5 home runs in the month. And the wind is blowing out at 11 miles an hour. This was a gut feeling, I'm not going to lie. The funny thing is the site that I look at kind of gives you odds of person to hit a home run that day. And he was the 3rd highest, even though he has zero at bats against Shota Imanaga. So my feeling, combined with the fact that I saw that there and I saw the winds blowing out, is the main reason I did this. So we'll see if my gut feeling was correct. But, you know, with the way I've been winning, I'm just going to trust my gut on this one.
Yeah, I mean, only long balls brought to you by Fanatic Sportsbook, and their long ball of the day with the jackpot at 50K. I'm gonna go back to the well again. Of course, I didn't bake a bet on him yesterday, and he goes deep. I'm going to the James River product, Vinny Pasquantino again to go bridge. He's facing a pitcher who's a rookie. I know he knows what he's getting into, but hopefully he pulls a Pablo Sanchez tonight and goes bridge. Because Pablo is the man, the myth, the legend, and then we can get it. I mean, he hits when Vinny hits a ball, it goes far. The ball go far. So that's kind of the dream if it happens here for Only Long Balls. Brought to you by Fanatic Sportbook. I'm just trying to get this in here. Well, I mean, what are your thoughts on Vinny too?
So look, I loved him last year. This year, as we know, we've been betting him a lot, and he has not been coming through for us for the most part. He did go. It's funny because I didn't know if you bet him last night or not because you weren't on the show, so I didn't get to see your bets. But I was hoping you did when I saw that he went deep. I was trying to pull up and see how far he actually hit the one he hit last night.
I mean, he hit it deep from what I'm seeing, but he didn't win, and no, I didn't bet him. I'd been betting him for 4 straight days, and then that's what happens.
He went no, he didn't actually go. He went home run, but he didn't go that far. It was 377. It was in the first inning.
Look further than that.
Yeah, it was in the first inning. But you're right. Typically, he does. Like I said, I think he's hitting okay. It's just not the home runs haven't been coming. I think it's one of those things where he's getting the barrel on the bat. It's just not getting the elevation he needs. And once he starts doing that, we know that he hits them in bunches when he starts hitting them. He kind of did this last year where around this time of year is when he started hit. I think he hit like 8 in the same month is where he kind of turned it on. So maybe this will be the beginning of that.
Right. And maybe it comes through and
to be clear,
maybe I'll get another little taste of that cash. That'd be nice.
I'm doing what I do every day now, and I'm betting mine and your home runs together. So I'm about to do that now.
I mean, it worked out on Tuesday, big time.
It sure did. I've got a lot to play with because of that. So let's see.
Yeah, for absolutely. I can only imagine that.
Plus
all right.
2240.
Ooh, plus 22. Now I got to get in on the action. All right. While I do that, let's go ahead and jump to the next segment, which is the 750 Club. We are making money at the 750 Club. It's one rule of Fight Clubs. You don't talk about it. There's one rule of the 750 Clubs. You tell every single person. Rob, what are we telling the people today?
All right, we're going Ozzy Albies, 2+ total bases. He's on a 7-game hitting streak and has 20 total bases over those 7 games. Michael Bush, 5-game hitting streak. He's got 10 total bases, averaging 2 total bases per game over those 5 games. And then lastly, Shohei Ohtani, 2+ total bases. He's on a 7-game hitting streak with 25 total bases over that stint. I watched every bit of that Dodgers game last night because what PD King doesn't know is I bet a PD King. I bet a PD for him yesterday. I didn't count the records just because it was a flyer, but I took Shohei to hit a home run in the Dodgers money line. Shohei was trying real hard to hit home runs last night. I've learned that he actually loves the fact that he hits home runs frequently when he pitches. He was on 2 in a row. And apparently, if he had hit it last night, he would have tied some record for a pitcher hitting 3 home runs while they pitched. I didn't think that would be the record. I figured 2 was probably the record. I didn't even know that was a thing. But I guess way back in the day, there was some pitchers that did it. And he was going for it pretty hard. He was swinging hard.
being one of them.
Yeah, he went 2 for 2 with 2 walks in his first 4 at bats. Had a double. He didn't quite get the home run he needed, but he did. I think he ended up getting 3 hits in the game. So I think he's going to push it. I think he gets the home run today. We got this at plus 769, so 3 legs, and we just got over the 750 mark. So I really like it, especially since it's only 3 legs. And we like the Braves to win, so why not Albies to be the offense to help that? He had a home run last night, so let's see if he can run it back today. And then Bush has been I haven't been betting him. He's been killing it, so I wanted to get him on the slip as well.
Is Ohtani playing tonight?
He was as of an hour ago, he was eligible to be bet, unless he's recently.
Yeah, he's not eligible to be bet anymore.
Oh, of course. And I was worried about it because they typically don't play him the day after he pitches lately, but he was on there literally as of an hour ago, so I thought it was safe.
You know what we should do instead?
Let me pull it up. You're right. It's not. He does not. We can either go. Well, what were you going to say? I was going to say we could go Andy Paez because he's got good numbers against this pitcher, but
it's exactly where I was going.
Oh, okay.
And it's 2606. Right? Oh no, that's homers. Never mind.
Yeah, that's got to be home runs. That'd be
all
nice.
right. 802.
Yeah,
802.
so it's even better actually.
That was Andy Pajes for a homer. I should have. Now I got to go bet that.
Yeah, you got. Now you've talked yourself into it.
Talk myself into that. Man, yeah, I got the 750 club up. Just got to post it now. For all the people. Now you hit 2 straight 750 clubs. Am I right?
There's 2 within 3 days because it was kind of the end of the month and then it was the beginning of the month. So
Right.
It was 2 within 3 days. Fanatics, it's actually 843.
Where at?
Fanatics.
That's what I just betted on for.
Well, I just put it in. It's already gone up to 843.
Well, son of a mother lover. It's okay. I forgive it. It's all good. Yeah. All right. Well, let me, before we go any further, do the thing and do what we need to do here. I got to change this up now if we're going Pajes.
What's funny is they still haven't scratched.
You said you got it at 843?
Yeah.
What an absolute savage.
843.
What is Paul Rudd's hashtag? Do we know? Do we know what his?
I actually don't. I could try to figure it out though.
I mean, because I literally want to make that joke. It's not DJ Paul Rudd. There it is. I got it. I think maybe just Paul Rudd.
It's at underscore Paul Rudd.
At underscore PALU. There's got to be an underscore, huh?
Yep.
I don't know. It's not coming. Oh, there it is. Yep.
That may not be right.
If you know, you know. All right. It is up. The 750 club is there. And let me go ahead and put that back in and up. Sorry, I had to make some corrections, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. The 750 club. Ozzy Albies, Mike Bush, Andy Pajes, all for 2+ total bases today. Go ahead and smack that up for 843. Why not? I got it at 802, but you get it better now. So go ahead and bet it while you still can. 750 club. Love it. Can't live
Andy
without it.
Now has a home run versus Ryan Nelson, by the way. So that's one reason I like them.
There you go. All right. It's time. It's green. We have a comment. Hold on. Hey, guys, love the show. Should I do a sale ladder? Oh, boy. You notice how I waited for that comment, right? That's how you know I'm a man that knows exactly what he should do because it's green, it's soft, it's plushy, it is. Hold on. There it is. The table's up. And there it is. Yes, you should do a Chris Sale ladder. 8+, 9+, 10+ today from the Betslips. He loves the Chris Sale ladder. And hopefully, actually, that you should have bet. And thank you. We love you for loving the show. It worked on the Skeens day. It also worked on the Ashcraft day.
It worked big time on that.
If you bet the Ashcroft day for it, it worked on the Sanchez day. So, yeah, I mean, plenty of times where it has worked. But yes, you should take the Chris Sale ladder. I would start him at 7. I would go 7, 8, 9, 10, just because that's where I think the PD is. But Poolside, aka Duke of Slips, Pat is really rocking the Chris Sale. And then he's got some NHL plays today. He is taking it from the Spittin' Chicklets. He's taking Sebastian Ahu, Ivan Barashev. I have no idea, and I have no idea. Seth somebody and Noah somebody, all to have a point tonight. So that's either a goal or an assist at plus 1105. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works. but he is riding with Professor Parlay for Vegas plus 136. Something to think about there. What are your thoughts? Oh, yeah. I think I did, but Miss Sanchez, I want to bet one on your bets. Okay, I love it. That's what we're dreaming for. Yeah, hopefully we get a bunch of people in and get those bets up.
I'm going to be betting Vegas on my last call for every game they play in, regardless at this point. But all these other guys, I mean, sure, it's plus 1105 for a reason. Let's just say that. So bet.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I like the spinning chicklets. Yes, they're NHL guys, former players, and yes, they know what they're talking about. But that's a lot of scoring. Now, granted, both these teams can score well.
Yeah,
so.
and they just put up a lot of scoring in the first game. I think that's part of it. But like, I don't know. Not every game in the series is going to be 5-4. Like it's not going to go like that in every game in the series. There's going to be some ugly 2-1, 3-2 type games. And if that's the case, then this will get buried. I hope that regardless of what the score is, Vegas wins. But yeah, like I said, I would bet that responsibly is all I can say. Throw a few bucks on it maybe. And if it hits, if great. If it doesn't, it's no big deal. I do like the Chris Sale ladder. The only thing that bothers me is with the 8, 9, and 10 is Toronto they don't strike out a lot, but Chris Sale has good history striking them out. So I still think that he gets to 7. I think he gets probably to 8. So if you get to 8, you're not losing money if you bet this ladder. If you bet 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why I'm with you. I think you should bet 7, 8, 9, 10 if you bet it, just because if he gets to 8, you don't lose any money on it. And then if he gets anything past that, then you're just rolling in profit at that point.
Here's the deal. I just fired 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh wow.
I'm not telling you to go 11. I'm not telling you not to go 11. Just throwing that out there for the people. But I just went 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Hopefully it smacks up. Do you guys rank your bet? Can you guys rank your bets when you get to them? Like letter grade or confidence? Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely we can. That's not an issue at all. We can make that happen. Real easy. Confidence, really confident about that Vegas one for Pat. Confident on 8. I am not confident on the spinning chitlets. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not at all.
I'm zero confidence.
Let's
go ahead to the next
I'll
one.
give that a D+.
Yeah, right. Still laughing at Kenny.
Oh my God, you missed it.
I don't even need to. I don't think I need to know, but yeah, go ahead.
All right, so Chris, I meant to change this. This was yesterday, the Cy Young parlay, because it was 3 Cy Young guys. There is 1 Cy Young candidate on this list. He would have been on it yesterday, but there was 3 yesterday. I forgot to take that off. But we got 6.
Doesn't Seth Lugo have a Cy Young though?
He might. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I
can tell you he doesn't, but he was in the conversation last year.
He's definitely not. But Chris Sale plus strikeouts, 9 straight with 6+. He's 12th in strikeouts with 80 strikeouts on the year. So yeah, I'm not worried about Chris Sale at all. He's faced. Oh, I didn't write his name down. So Shota, 6+ strikeouts. He's only hit it in 3 of his last 5 because he had 2 shaky starts. But he's going against the A's. The A's strike out a lot. I'm not that worried about him. So because of the matchup, I think this is a perfect time for him to get right and right the ship. He also had some bad breaks. If anybody watched his last game, the umpire was terrible, and they weren't challenging things. He had 3 strikeouts that would have been called strikeouts had they challenged, and they didn't challenge any of them. And immediately following those non-strikeout calls, the guy got a RBI on him and ended up running up 4 runs on those 3 possible strikeouts that would have ended innings. So he had some bad luck in that outing as well. So I feel like he's going to get there against the A's today. And then we got Seth Lugo, 5+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 4 of his last 6. And he's going against a Twins team that just got embarrassed by Braxton Ashcraft in his last start. They're 22nd in strikeouts. They strike out almost 9 times per game. I think Lugo can get to 5 if he goes 5 innings. We got that at plus 250. Then the hit parlay, I've got Nick Kurtz for 1+ hit. He's on a 5-game hitting streak with 8 hits over that span. And as I said, the wind's blowing out 11 miles an hour, which will only help him. You're going to see it, Mike Bush and Ozzie Albies again. I bet them on the 750 for 2+. This is just in case they get a hit, but they don't get 2 total bases. Mike Bush, 1+ hit, 5-game hitting streak, 8 hits over those last 5 games, and Ozzie Albies on a 7-game hitting streak with 11 hits over those 7 games. That was, as you can tell, it was favored to happen. It was plus 185, boosted it to plus 203. If I had to rank them, I would say the hit parlay is probably A. The strikeout parlay is probably B for me. I like both of them, to be clear. And what I used to do when I was not as hot was putting my parlays together, and I haven't been doing that, and I'm losing a lot of money because I'm not doing it. So I will be doing it tonight. But
there you go.
I do like both of these. I still like both of them. I would say that parlay 2 is A. Parlay 2 is like A2. It's just under that.
Sure.
Shota is the only thing that scares me on that one, which is why it's ranked second. If it wasn't for Shota's shakiness lately, I would be more confident in this. I didn't want to drop it to 5 strikeouts for him because then it dropped it below 200, and I didn't really want to go below 200 on that. And I used the boost that I had for the hits. So that's part of the reason why I pushed him with 6. Plus, when he's on, 6 is not a problem for him. It's just whether he's on today or not. And then obviously I have the best bet. I spelled it wrong on this one. I spelled it wrong on the other one, but wrong on this one. Go figure. I put an E instead of an A. It is what it is.
What else is new?
But to get that plus 108. So those are the bets for me today. Let's hope we can sweep the sheet for the 3rd day in a row.
But listen, it's the Cy Young parlay is actually known as the top 5 in 2024 Cy Young parlay. Chris Sale won. Seth Lugo finished 2nd. The Skubal and Imanaga finished 5th in the NL in 2024.
There you go.
I knew. Yeah, I forgot Lugo's good year was Skubal's breakout year. So yeah, I was like, man, what are you gonna do? All right. It's me. It's my tabletop now. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Yes, I've got the PDs, and then I've got the K ladder. I've got Sale 7 at Braves money line. We've already hit that. We don't need to hit it more. Bobby Witt Jr. 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs in the Royals money line. Listen, the Twins are absolute dog poop.
Correct.
We just say it.
Correct.
Just say it. They're bad. And if Byron Buxton, is not pitching or not hitting, they've got no firepower on offense. But I think Bobby Witt provides a lot of firepower today. So give me 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs from him and the Royals money line. He's going to have plenty of chances for the hits because he is the leadoff guy. He's probably the best shortstop in the game. Don't at me. And then I also have Imanaga 6+ Ks in the Cubs money line. They're at home. He pitches better at home. It just makes the most sense. And then the K ladder, give me Lugo. Wroblewski, who is coming off an amazing outing versus the Phillies, and where he struck out like it felt like 11, and it might have only been 8, whatever it was, but I think he can get to 4 pretty easily. Jared Jones at 5 feels good, and then Imanaga and Sale at 6. So I'm really riding the Imanaga and Sale at 6 and 7. If I had to rank these, I think the K ladder is probably my least favorite, just because I'm relying on a lot of guys. I think my favorite is Sale. That's the reason why it's the PD of the day. My second would be, I think I have them in order: Sale, Witt, Imanaga, and then because of that tiering, I also have the K ladder as 4th, but that's just because I have Imanaga at 6. The one I'm sweating 2 with the K ladder, honestly, and it's Jones and Imanaga. I think Lugo gets to 3. If he gets to 6 innings, he's getting 3 Ks. That's just like the Twins are that bad. And if I pull up, Baseball Savant, probable pitchers. Seth Lugo has 72 plate appearances versus this Twins lineup. He has an 18% K percentage. So if he gets through the lineup 3 times, he gets 3 Ks. And he gets it through twice, he gets 3 Ks. So I expect him there.
He's also not gotten below 3 Ks this entire season, by the way.
Right. And I just expect, I can't take him for 4. I'm worried about that, but yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Imanaga has a 31.6% K percentage the one time he's faced the Athletics. So I expect him to get decent amount of Ks. Jared Jones, it all depends on if he gets Ks early. If he can get Ks early, then we're okay. If he doesn't get Ks early, then we could be in trouble because he's on a pitch count.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bet this, but I'm going to make a change to it for myself.
Oh boy.
I'm taking Lugo 2-4 because he's hit it in 5 of his last 6. I'm dropping Jones back down to 4. So I'm going to go 4-4-4-6-7.
Okay.
and we're just gonna have to sweat the Imanaga regardless because I don't want to drop him. That's what
All
I'm.
right, so there it is. Sale 7 in the Braves. Kurtz, Busch, Albies 1+ hit. I don't hate it.
It's not crazy.
I don't hate it as a good parlay. It's not. It's insane, but I love it. If you really want me to be completely honest with you,
I mean, all the
so you're
stats
essentially
not followed up,
taking,
but
yeah, you're taking the two best PDs and you're taking Rob's hit parlay. I don't hate that.
nope.
Now we have to bet it.
Facts.
That is a given. Am I gonna dump the rest of my bankroll from Fanatics on it, or not Fanatics? Excuse me, FanDuel on it. No free ads.
I mean, it's just money, right?
That's true. And I do have money in my reload bin, so we're good.
Probably from me
We're going for it. Correct. That's 1,000% what it's from. From you and some others. I'm trying to get that. Oh, I'm gonna read maybe for that dime with it. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm about to forget that like dime paper style because that's what I have left on this app. Do I have a profit? I gotta have a profit boost or something, right? No, of course not. It's just absolutely savage. So he's got Kurtz, Busch. That's just a hit. That's just hits. That's
he dropped him the hits, which is why I like it even more.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. I'm gonna see what the ending value is. Albies.
By the way I did it, going up with Lugo to 4 and dropping Jones down to 4, actually gave me plus 633.
Man, now I'm gonna have to bet that now. I love you, but I hate you all at the same time.
Now let me go bet this bet. Well, this is what you
It's
get.
$10.99. I can't. I'm not gonna not. Like I have to fire it.
We're gonna name this the alternate 750 club of the day is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do. But let's go ahead and jump into. I think those are all the tabletops today. So we just got the last calls. Professor, what you got, man?
All I got today is Golden Knights money line is my last call. Like I said, they win or lose, they're gonna be my last call every night. Me and Pat did bet them to win the Stanley Cup in October, which is a wild thing to say. They are currently offering me half of the total payout to cash out right now, and I'm not taking it. So we're riding it all the way to the end. It was plus 925 when I bet it, so let's hope that comes through.
Yeah, I mean, I've got every single one of the late games. I'm going Braves, Royals, Cubs, Pirates, Dodgers, all to get a win at 13.51. This is you can forget that dime.
Facts.
If you want me to be blatantly honest with you, this is 1,000% you can forget that dime. So I don't think it is, but it could. So that's the reason why I did it. I picked the teams that I think are going to win tonight. Is really what it comes down to. It's just whether they actually execute and do it. I have done a 4 or 5 leg team win parlay, and I've hit one of the 15 times I've done it. The only nice thing is I haven't lost that much because the one that I hit was like plus 1,200 or whatever. So
can you put
kind of even on them?
Well, never
mind.
I can do it myself.
What's up?
No, I'm doing it myself. I forgot I have access to this stuff myself.
Yeah, you have access. What the heck are you doing? Yep. Still have a good amount of Skeens match card letter profit. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Fair.
Right?
That's fair.
Actually, I mean, honestly, if you throw mine and yours, like what's it if you parlay them both instead of separately?
I mean,
I wonder if like you added the Golden Knights to my 5-legger.
So funny story about adding the Golden Knights.
Not saying two.
I bet the PD of the day and added the Golden Knights to it already at plus 395.
Geeked. That's funny. I get down with that. That's funny stuff. Yeah, so those are the last calls. Memorial Day tournament, if you're not betting like Chick picked again on golf, you need to. She's been on fire. all and anytime hole in one, but she also has it for round 2, round 3, and round 4. I think she 3-unit bets the hole in one anytime, and then 1-unit bets 2, 3, and 4. So going to that. Honestly, only bets I've made so far have been on here. It's been profitable so far. Yeah, I mean, and you're gonna see that here in a couple slides after the dead to me slide. Yeah,
So it's been changed a little bit.
Just a smidge.
I was betting Cat last night, so I couldn't allow him to be on this list while I was betting him, hoping he hit. And he did come through for me. So without you and Chris's permission, I removed him. But
that's fine. The only reason I put him on there is because he's not an automatic double-double, which someone on this show.
I did not bet him for a double-double. To be clear, I did not bet him for a double-double.
Correct.
However,
so as an automatic double-double, he is dead to me still.
The Sparks players in the WNBA can eat a satchel because every single one of them has failed me multiple times already this year, including the team. So I'm done with the Sparks players. I updated the Mariners pitchers to not Logan Gilbert. And I added NBA for the rest of the year for me. I should have put your name there too. I didn't. And the only reason I bet the basketball yesterday was because of the squad bet bonus. Otherwise, I would not have done that. And CME is adding Wemby to his personal debt to me list, by the way, for not getting 30 in Game 7. I am with you because I bet heavily on that. I'm not going to lie. But yeah. I appreciate that. If Wemby is so hot and cold, like you don't know if he's going to drop 30 or drop 10. It's so wild.
Right.
It's like he falls asleep in some games, but
he had 26 last night, I think, and it's just like I can't. He's gotten to the point where like Maxey was for the middle of the year. Like I couldn't bet him for 25, so I had to bet him for 20. He was pretty much automatic for 20. I can't bet Wemby for 30 anymore. I got to bet him for like 25. That's pretty much where I'm at with Wemby now. So
maybe when basketball is completely over, we'll remove these basketball players and put some other people on there because it won't matter for a while. But they'll come back. Jalen Duren's coming back until he can prove otherwise next year. I can promise you that. That dude killed so many of our bets.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
I can't tell you how many double-double parlays we missed by one leg, and it was all Jalen Duren.
Yeah, him and Rudy Gobert. But it's Rudy Gobert just can't get the points. But this is the reason why right here we are the gambling podcast of Fan First Sports Network. Right here. I mean, Parlay Professor is on fire. That's just, yes, 1,000%. We're done with him. We're 1,000% done with him. But yes, the Professor is on fire. Poolside has hit a couple big bets. So even though he is negative on the record, he is up in units, which is what matters the most. And then, of course, you have the PD King, myself, rocking some good moves. I actually made 2 bets yesterday, went 1-1. Unfortunately, I didn't drop them for you guys. That's my fault. But yeah, I had Sanchez. Actually, I made 3 bets. I'm sorry. I had Sanchez's under 1.5, which he hit, even though the scoreless streak ended, which was tough for me to see. Not going to lie to you. Seeing I single gets through. I mean, Merrill hit it kind of hard, so we'll give him props. And then I had Sanchez for 7+ Ks in the Phillies money line, which also hit. And then my miss was I had Schwarber, Homer, Marsh, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, Bryce, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs in the Phillies money line. And of course that missed because Harper didn't do anything. Got to get C money in here. I've never seen Parker since I've been starting tuning. Listen, Parker's a wildcat who just is all over the place, but we'll get Parker back in the fold eventually. He's just crazy busy with all the stuff he's got, and he doesn't even have a kid, so I don't know how he pulls it off.
Simone just had dental surgery and has an infection, which is why he has not been on the show. But he will be back very soon. He did pop in last night for the wrestling podcast. He literally just left the emergency room and got home and jumped into the podcast. So he will definitely be back very soon. But we're giving him some time off.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we're not stressing to get him back. We want him back, but we're not stressing him to get back. Same with Parker. But we'll get him in. But it'll be fun regardless of it. Hopefully, maybe we'll get an old an old standby favorite back. We have a couple of hosts that have left the show that maybe one of them will come back and join us for a spot appearance. I know. Oop. Ears were burning. Did I miss a bet?
You missed a lot.
You missed a lot of bets, but there's the bet that you must put in there, poolside. You're not in the show right now, but that's all right. We had a fun one today, and we appreciate everybody dropping in. Just make sure that you grab this bet. Make sure you are liking and subscribing, following on X, subscribe on the YouTube. It's free. It doesn't cost you a darn thing to do it, but you know what? It does cost you if you don't, because then you miss shows and you miss this. You miss being up by a collective 60 some odd units. Like that's what you're missing by not following and not subscribing on the YouTube and not doing the things that you need to do to be here with us at Just the Betslips. Because here at Just the Betslips, we promise you either live, just like today's show, or just through bets that we drop on the chat and through the X machine. We provide you with one thing every single day, and that is the hot tips to help your bet slips. So we're going to get out of here. Me and Rob out, the professor, the PD King. We're Reuven, but we always encourage you to bet responsibly. Always encourage you to come back every day, and we always want you to enjoy us and allow us to play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, here I go. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the way. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.